Today I will introduce generally about Redux and its fundamental principle. What is Redux? The official Redux documentation describes Redux is readable state container for the application. This is a powerful library and is used in almost all of the lab projects which require strict management state, such as the order function in commercial websites, login state of the user. If you used to work with React, then you would know a problem about data parsing. If we have many components nested together, we must pass the data through on the child component. Why do I use Redux? Redux will help us solve this problem by providing us a store. This store keeps the whole state of application, so the components are able to directly connect to the store to get data they need. Component state is used and optimized when working with local state. Local state is a state which can change without the other component, such as input form, selected state, drop down status. Redux state is used for global state such as login state, check whether user has logged in or not, logged out or not. Other state usually found in the commercial website, like state usually found in the social network, like Facebook, Instagram. When working with Redux, we should keep in mind the three fundamental principles: action, action creator, reducer. Action are payload of information that send the data from our application to our store. They are only source of information for the store. Action are plain JavaScript objects. Action must have a type property that indicate the type of action being performed. This property will be used by reducer in order to categorize action. Pure function. Pure function is a type of function in which its return value is only determined by its input value and is always the same for the same input value. Pure function does not implement requests to other resources like server data object. Action creator is a pure function and return an action based on input argument. As we might know, action only describe what's happening in the application, but they do not care about how the state change when the event occurs. That's the reason why reducer were built. Reducer is a pure function. Reducer specify how the application state change in correspond to action sent to the store. Then they will determine how to change the current state. Reducer will initialize the state of application and then save it in store. Reducer has two input arguments. First, state. This is current state of store. Second, action. This is the action which we have just dispatched. Reducer must return a state. Note, we must not modify state. Instead, we have to create a copy of the current state and mutate this copy. Then the copy will be updated and return a copy. Whatever is returned from reducer is a new state of application. Therefore, We need to ensure that it returns the new state or previous state. We must prevent returning the undefined. Main function of store is storing state of application, dispatching action, calling reducer function when an action is dispatched, take and store a new state. To create a store, we must using create store function. This is a function of Redux which will help us initialize a store, and this function will return a store object. Some function of store object we must know. First, getState. This function does not take input argument. It returns the current state of store. Second, dispatch. This function takes an action and immediately pass this action to reducer function.